And you are live.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna go mute.
Okay, okay. I gotta find my phone so I can see what everybody's talking about. Ah. Ugh. I thought I was ready. There it is. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Gotta bring my lighting up on the phone. Thanks, check. Alright. I guess it's only me in here. Okay. For some reason, my phone's wanting to tell me I have a virus on it. Go figure. Alrighty, guys. I know that you all aren't in here, but I'm thinking you all are going to come back and watch the replay. So we're going to try this again. I've had a very, very long weekend. Very, very long weekend. But as I said in the last video, what you're going to need for this cute little thing is one of those disposable metal trays from your Dollar Tree. You get 2 in a pack. You're going to need shaving cream, the original shaving cream, not the green gel stuff. You can't use that. You have to use the foamy, rich, thick and rich shaving cream. You're going to shake it up. And you can use food coloring. You can use sprays. You can use inks for this. You can use just about anything that you want. You're going to need any kind of source of paper that's porous. Try not to use the slick stuff because the color won't stay as much as you would. As much as it would normally. Oh my God. Okay. There's so much crap on my phone, guys. It's unreal. Alright, anyway. What you're going to need is the foamy. The foam shaving cream. Where is my thingamaflotchy thingy bobber at? Okay. Is it just me, or is there just only one person in here? Don't know. Alright, so you're going to take your shaving cream, take it up real good. Give it a good coat of shaving cream. You're going to use this quite a bit. Since we don't have very many people in here, if any, I'm just gonna play. Alright. You want to smooth that out. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching. Oh, alright. I think I want to put my, well, that's the only way I can hear you. How do you put your notifications on silent? I don't know. Alright, so we are trying this again for the ones who are joining me, since some bad things happened the last time I tried this. We were going at it again, and I've also got another little project after we get done with this. I think it's going to be cute. Alright, so got that all spread out like a cake. Like icing on a cake. Alright, so we've got that. Now, I was doing some sprays the last time when we ended, and I wanted to show you guys what that ended up looking like. So I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to show you. You all remember in the last stream, I had put down a paper, and I had to leave so abruptly. I left that sucker in the tray, and guess what? This is what it turned out to look like. Just left in the tray. How gorgeous that is. And this is where it was laid down on top of the sprays and the dyes. I pulled it up and it looks absolutely gorgeous like that. And this stayed on the tray for a good overnight, 6 to 12 hours. I did not touch it. Then I came in here, when I came in here and I pulled it up, I still had some dyes and inks on the paper, or in the tray. So I just pulled out another sheet of paper and laid it on top. And this is what it came out looking like. Now, it's still got shaving cream on this. That's why you need to use your flat surface and scrape it as soon as it comes out. This has been sitting, and that's what will happen. The residue will stay on your hands. So it's important to clean off that paper as soon as you pull it out. What I'm going to do later on is I'm going to spray some water on this, kind of get it a little damp, and I'm going to scrape the rest of that stuff off. That way it doesn't have that residue on it. But it smells good, though. That's a plus. So, without further ado, let me remind you of what we did the last time. We made some real pretty rose-like things. This is a coffee filter. Same thing, but with a little blue spray on the top to give it a little bit of color. Just the roses. I've got an idea with some of these papers that we're going to be making, and maybe some of this for an embellishment. And I'll show you after we get done paper marbling. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Those would be pretty embellishment papers. I mean, it's just your maybe 65-pound cardstock, just your generic. More coffee filter. What's cool about the coffee filters, it bleeds through, and you still get a color on both sides. And these are some of the first ones. Now, these are the very first ones that we did. Just the vines, and it's a blue and a green. I know the light's kind of bouncing it back, but these are some of the really pretty images that I got from the very first dits that we did the last time. If you'll go back and watch the last live that I did. Well, not the last live, but the live before. I got several of these because I've got some ideas in mind, because I have some, I ran across some Little Mermaid little golden books. I have 2 of them, actual little golden books, and I'm going to put some kits together for that. I'm going to put some, I have several little golden books that I have picked out to put into kits for the auction. So keep in mind, ladies, June 20th is now the official date. June 20th at 6 p.m. will be our auction date. So mark your calendars, save those pennies, nickels, and dimes for this auction. Now, I'm asking for donations for this auction because, as you know, things have been closed, and I don't have a lot of really crafty things that I can work with without having to purchase something to go with it. But you all know me, I'm very crafty. I make do with what I've got. But what I am asking is if you would like to send a donation to help out with home funds and things like that, just to get by. You're more than welcome to send donations, but donations have to be sent in and received by June 18th. That way I can get everything processed and in bags and separated and things like that. So if you would like to send a donation for this auction, please get a hold of me privately. If you do not have my address, please message me, either email or private message. You can, I'm on Instagram, I am on Twitter, I am on Facebook. You send me a message through Facebook Messenger, send it to my private. I mean, there's several different ways. Also, even if you have my phone number, you can send me a message that way and say, hey, it's on the way. So there are several different ways to make contact with me. And also, if you can't make contact with me, holler at Marina. She'll holler back at me. She'll let me know somebody's trying to get a hold of me, and I can contact you. So also, there's different ways you can contact me. So June 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our next auction / sale, because some things will be on sale, some things will be up for auction. So that's the reason why I did that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to bring this pan back out, and we're going to play with some colors. And this time I'm going to do a tie-dye type of deal. I'm going to be bright. And I'm using food color, just your plain Jane. You can get it at the Dollar Tree, food coloring. You also can get these at the Wally World. And all you need is food coloring, shaving cream, paper, and your imagination. Did you know yellow hardly shows up on when you tie-dye something? I learned that from watching other people do tie-dye things. It's hard for that to show up. All right, so we've got a very rough thing there. And so I am going to use something flat. I have popsicle sticks, wooden sticks, craft sticks, do whatever. And I'm going to kind of swirl this. I'm going to make a mess. A real pretty mess. I need to put some more red in there. Let's grab some of that from over there and just place it in there, right? You think that'll work? I think it will. Huh. All right, now we've got the tie-dye thing going. Let's make some of that thicker and move some of that yellow over here. Just have fun, experiment with colors. You don't necessarily have to keep it to the plain palette. But I always keep the colors. If I have extra shaving cream, I always scrape it to the side because I'll use every bit of this shaving cream except for just a little bit in these things. So I did happen to manage to find some of my paper doilies. I went looking. I found some paper doilies. So I'm going to see what this does. And so I'm going to scrape all the extras that fall off doilies when you pull them apart. So I'm going to place it down. And there's another piece that was going to fall off. There we go. There we go. So we're going to place this down in this mess. Have mercy. All kinds of stuff that's wanting to fall off. All right, so we're going to just gently place this in here and make sure it hits that dye all the way around. Just very gently push it down into the shaving cream. Gently, gently, not too hard. Use your fingertips and leave a spot where you can pick it up, like right here, and you will get stained. I am not kidding you. You will stain your hands, but the process when it's done is going to be gorgeous. So we are tie-dyeing that. Let's push that down in there just a scotch. That way it picks up that color. You can see it's hidden in there. It's going to be picking up some of the beautiful color there. Now, gently and carefully pick that up. Well, see, you got to be gentle. I was trying to be gentle, and I think I took too hard. Alright, so we're going to move this gently out of the way. And I need to clean that. I have a little towel sitting to the side. That way y'all don't see that. Now we're going to take this and we're going to lightly take these and scrape the shaving cream from the doily. These are very sensitive. Sensitive. I'm trying to get the extra off. Hey, Bootsy. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of people going live at around this time. I usually go live around 2, but I've got some other things that I've got to take care of today, and I figure I'd do it just a scotch early because I used to come on at 12 o'clock on the dot when I first started doing everyday lives. But yeah, I don't have time to do it every day anymore. household chores and things have to be done, you know. That's all the part about being an adult, right? All right, so this is going to be a little bit flimsy because it is a doily and it's shaving cream. And what does that do? It makes the paper flimsy. It's very, very, very thin. So I am going to take a piece of paper and slide it under.
I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure what is going on. Emily, can you try again? Can you try? Sorry about that. Didn't realize that I had lost track because I was doing some other things. And hi, Bootsy. I think Emily is trying to reconnect. Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right.
Okay?
I don't know what happened on my end, but it happened.
All right, I'm gonna put it back on you.
Okay.
There you go. It's on you.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I lost connection somehow, and I don't know why. I'm using Wi-Fi from my phone to my computer so I can stream and let y'all see from my webcam. But this is the result from the doily. Very, very tie-dye-ish. I like it. Very dark colors and light colors and just all kinds of goodies in that. I mean, there is a little bit of shaving cream on that still, but a little bit won't hurt. But I'm going to set that over to the side. That way it can dry. I'm getting dyed green, guys. I'm turning into leprechaun. Don't steal my lucky charms. I'll turn you into a leprechaun. All right. Now, we're going to bring that back down, and we're going to get us a coffee filter, and we'll do it with that. And I'm not going to place it in the center. I'm going to kind of place it off center. That way it gets a different part of this cool mess. Really fun thing to do with the kiddos if you're stuck in quarantine. You don't know what to do. You got food coloring, you got paper, and you got shaving cream. Well, your husband's shaving cream or your significant other's shaving cream. Make sure it's the foamy stuff. And you need them to be occupado for a couple hours. This is a good way to do it. All right, so look at that. Isn't that cool, guys? Take the flat surface. You're going to clean the rest of that shaving cream off. And boom, look at that. Quick, simple, easy. People. Oh gosh, well, not if you have 35th graders. Take it from my personal experience. Well, you'd have to have a lot of shaving cream and a lot of patience. I taught Bible school and I taught them this project, and they absolutely loved it. And I had about 20 kids that did this, so I kind of know where you're coming from. It was a very, very messy project. But you know what? I put one of the heavy-duty trash bags over top of the desk, and you know, the long 8-foot tables, and I lined them up, and I had them in sections and said, this is your spot, this is your spot, this is your spot. And so I put the shaving cream down for them, and I asked them what colors they wanted, and I squirted it down, and they did all the mixing, and the mess was contained. And when it was done, all I had to do was just pick the garbage bag up or the trash bag up and get rid of it, or save it, like take it out, put it on a you know, one of them old school clotheslines, and take the water hose to it and clean it off. Best way to do it. But look at that. Isn't that fun? And you can do it on any type of paper. Well, not the slick paper, but any type of paper. All right, so now I have an envelope. Look at that. Look how pretty. I'm going to use one of the extended, I'm not sure what type I just grabbed. I'm going to tie-dye this envelope. Let's see, what do we want? Let's see, let's put that up here. And so there we go. We're going, guys. We're doing it. We are doing it. We are making a mess, aren't we? And we are mixing some colors. But we are making a mess and having fun doing it. All right, so I still have that. I'm gonna dip it again here in just a minute, but I'm gonna clean all this off and fill in that little clear spot there. I'm getting green everywhere, guys. I'm definitely taking a leprechaun look. This is going to look bad for what I'm going to do later. I'm going to look like a leprechaun doing the next project. All right, so we have that. Look how neato that is. Imagination station. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this flap up because, yeah, I don't want the flap to lose its stickiness because I want to still be able to use this envelope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that back, and I'm going to press this again. Let me see if I can. No, it's too long. Darn it. So we're going to, you know what? I'm going to drop in some more color and swirl that around a little bit because we need some color in our lives there. Let's use the do that and re-swirl it. All right, now we re-swirled. Hey, Shelly. Soft scrub with bleach will help get it off your hands, but you'll need to moisturize your hands just like, yeah, I have some. I've got some cleaner that I use to get all the ink and stuff off my hands, and plus a soaking dishwater will help it too. But whenever I dye my hands, oh crap, I got some of the stuff on there, but that's okay. But I usually soak my hands in dishwater and do some cleaning, and I have a cleaner that I use. It's called Awesome. Literally, it's called Awesome. You can get it at your Dollar Tree for $1, and that stuff works wonders. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Look. Okay, Bootsy. I do enjoy a good thorough cleaning. I used to get paid by one of my old landlords to clean up trailers to get them rent ready. So I know what cleaning is. I know what a deep clean is. You pay for the trip. You pay for lodging. You pay for everything. I come up there and clean. I'll deep clean for you. I ain't got no money right now. I ain't got no transportation, so it'd be hard. All right. Look how cool that turned out. So we have the front side of the envelope and the back side. Isn't that just absolutely cool? Takes you back to the 70s and 80s, don't it? Yeah. And so I'm going to press the center again. There we go. That kind of straightened that up. Here we go. Oh, I kind of squooted up. I should have waited for a minute before I did that, but yeah. That's okay. We got this. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna do a few of these. I've got a couple envelopes over here. All right, I've got that one, and I also have just your regular plain Jane. You know. Oh no, that's kind of a little worse for wear. Your plain Jane envelopes here. I mean, stuff you would just stick in ATC or something something small. It's what I have these for. So we have these. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. See, I've got two different kinds. I've got the legal size and then just the regular size that we're going to play with today. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lay that flat. And we are going to slightly press that and leave it sit for a minute. Let that color just soak into that. Yep. So if you guys ever tried this, it's really fun. It's a little messy and it will stain your hands, but you can use gloves like this. You can use these, but I mean, you're going to end up transferring the color from each project to project. And sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you just want, yeah. All right, so we're going to pull that up. See that? Cool beans. Sometimes it makes it cool. Makes it a marble. Oh. Ay. Yeah. Like that set for just a second. Get back to my string. There we go. All right, so we have that. Now we're going to place her down in the messy stuff again. See, that already has a color on the inside. Now you guys know what Lizzie does with hers. She takes some envelopes and she uses the pattern in there for another thing. And I'm not going to dye that. I'm just going to fold it over, save the sticky, and stick that sucker in there. Let's do it this way. That way we get some of the yellow in there. Oh, yellow. Well, it went in there anyhow. Oh well. Tough titty said to kitty in the boots. So we have it like that. So there's the front of the envelope. I keep forgetting I have my camera the right way, my webcam the right way. So we have it like that. And then here's the back. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, so I also have some already made cards that I've already folded over. And we're going to make some greeting cards. Oh, it decided it wanted to live there. Little picture cover color. So we're going to lay this down right there. And we're not going to do the other side because we want that to be the outside of our card. Leave that sit for a minute. Now that might pull some of the color up because a lot of the times cardstock will pull a lot of that color up. Alright, so we're going to pull this up. Oh, well, no it didn't. That is awesomeness. Alright, so we have that. And I like to save my shaving cream, and I kind of rub it to the side of the tray. And we'll use that shaving cream again. So no waste for this girl. Oh, I was wondering what that was. I was about to get scared again because I heard the roar. Last time, it really kind of spooked the crap out of me. Where I had to cut it off in midstream. Oh. And that place is in ruins, guys. Y'all wouldn't believe it's the same place. But guess what? A good thing did come about it. I mean, we didn't need any more kittens. But Thea lost her kittens in the fire. Because apparently she had given birth the night before on a blanket where the fire started. And so the firefighters tried their darndest to get the kittens out, but they just couldn't. They could not reach them. She had given birth and basically hid them where they couldn't get them out. So what I did is I captured Thea and I put her in a cage by herself. That way she could kind of cope with what was going on. And I let her go. I let her out about 2 days later. And I brought her over to Rainy's kittens. She had 5 beautiful kittens. Don't know what their genders are yet. But she had 5 beautiful kittens. And so I brought her over to Rainy's kittens. And she started nursing Rainy's kittens. And they are co-nursing. That way, one is always with the kittens, and they can nurse on one when she gets tired and wants to get up and do things. Mama Kitty, the original Mama Kitty, gets over there and nurses them and takes care of them. So they're co-parenting, basically. And so it kind of helps Thea out because she was so engorged with milk. She was just in pain. I could tell. So she started nursing the kittens. At first, she hissed at them. She wouldn't want nothing to do with them. But then she kind of warmed up to the kittens, and I'm guessing realized, hey, I can take care of these babies. I'm going to accept them. So Rainy sits with her at all times and watches her, makes sure she's doing okay and has things. I mean, she even comes over there and grooms her. I mean, it's a very beautiful thing to watch. She is crazy about one of them. She hugs on him and loves on him. I'd say him because if it's a boy, I've temporarily named it Roly Poly, because what he does whenever he gets stuck on his back is he'll swing his butt and it'll make himself roll over. It is so cute. So Roly Poly it is. But yeah, there you go. I'm not going to write on the inside, but that can be your outside. Look how cool that is. Yeah, that is neat. Psychedelic. All right. so I'm going to do another one of those, but I'm just going to put it in a different spot. Don't use it on your legs. Oh, yeah. I have crafting shaving cream in my craft room. I keep it in a box of all my supplies I need for my shaving cream stuff right here. I have my supplies in a specific place. Oh, look at that. I'll leave that sit on there for a minute. I'll let the color kind of bleed on there. Hey, Lise, long time no see, darling. Ugh, my hands are bad. Bad. And what's really cool is if you can find some of those cupcake liners, the little bitty ones, those would be kind of cute little accents to add to it. I don't have any white ones, or else I'd grab them too. But I would not suggest using them again to bake a cupcakes. I don't think you want a cupcake that tastes like shaving cream. No. But you could make rosettes with them. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I can't say I'm fine. I can't say I'm well. But I'm just saying I'm here. Just a lot going on. Not feeling the greatest, but I'm pushing myself to do things.
I'm back.
You're back in black, or are you back in shape?
No, I'm back. Yeah, FedEx lost my package, so they're looking for it.
Oh no, that's not good. No good. No bueno. All right, so I am going to use a couple of these postcards, these blank white postcards, to pull some of this color off of here, because I want to kind of do something different. And I noticed when I used these the last time, these actually pulled a lot of color up, and I could redirect some of my shaving cream, because I've got that pretty thick in there.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Bootsy. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Bees.
I hope everyone is having a wonderful, what day is it? Thursday?
Yep.
That's the life of quarantine when you don't go nowhere. You lose track of what day it is. All right, do I have anything small to put in that hole? Let's see. Maybe. Maybe, baby. I think I might have, yes. I might do. Let's get it. Cut that. All right, so I'm going to use as much space on this rental property here. Let's get it in. You never know when you're going to need it. All right, I think I used up the good majority of this pan. Cool. It's been a hot minute since we got to do a stream together. We've just both been kind of busy. Life happens, and you got to deal with life. All right, so I got that. All right. I'm gonna have to stir that up, or uh-oh, we got a phone call.
Sorry.
Apparently that's they didn't pull as much color as I thought would off. But you know, it's pretty nonetheless. And if you don't like a spot, all you got to do is dip it again, and then start the color. Look at that. You can get several prints. Oh, cool. All right, I'm gonna lay that to the side. See, I still got like a ton of color left on here, and I don't even know how many prints I could pull. More prints I could pull off of that. What I'll do is I will kind of mix up the colors a little bit, do a different drag in it. Now, some of these I'll cut up because I'm going to be making some ATC or tag kits with these cards, and these will be somewhat of your background or some background paper. So I'm going to try and put a few of those together. Also, I'm going to be doing the paper clip embellishment kits. So you'll be able to purchase those and also order them. I just got to, if you order over what I got, I have to order them online. Order the supplies online after I get some kind of payment in. Let's see. Things are going to turn out so cool. Is anybody interested in having like mixed media prompt cards made for them? Because I made them once before. You get 50 prompts per deck. Is anybody interested in having that made up? I mean, it's going to be just plain Jane simple ATC size cards. Is anybody interested in that showing up in an auction item? And it won't be items you can't readily access. It'll be stuff that you possibly already have in your home. Let me know, because I'm planning on making a couple sets of those up if I get yeses. Now, let me clean this up. That way you can play your mixed media mashup yourself instead of having to watch somebody else to get prompts. Which we all like it when you watch us, but if you get lonesome and you want to play by yourself, you can use your cards. All right, so with that whole pan already done, this is the outcome. Babe, did you just upload a video? I see it. Oh, well, I'm gonna be making a packet of these. I mean, this is not the only set I'm gonna do. I mean, I've only got one can of shaving cream. I'll have to steal my honey's out of the bathroom because I gave him one of my shaving cream cans, but he's gonna have to force like, let me have it back. Look how gorgeous these turned out. Isn't that pretty? And it will smell nice. It'll smell like shaving cream. Gotta get a sip of my drink. There we go. And we're gonna make some more. And I'm gonna pull, since I haven't done any of the large sheets of paper yet, I'm going to go ahead and pull some of them just to use some of the color up. I forgot that I hadn't done it, so we're gonna place some full sheets of paper down. Wow, my Google just came on. Yeah, my Google just came on and I don't know what triggered it. And I'll show you a trick what I do with the excess. You see all that mess there? I'll show you what I do when this tray comes to about an end, or you just can't do nothing with it. Oh, I just dyed my wrist. See? You get the messy. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take my shower before the show. I plan on taking a shower after this broadcast because I'm going to need to clean up. All right, where's my thick cat? No, I need my ruler for this one. It's a big one. Yeah.
In planning for the auction on the 20th of June, we should start asking what people's favorite themes are. Like, for example, do they like buying or collecting things about Paris like you do? Or do they like Disney characters? Or do they like, things like that? I've got a couple of things planned in my head.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just trying to get an idea. And I just asked Lise specifically what she likes. I know she likes the color pink, but I can't remember what else she might like.
She likes purple as well.
Purple, pink.
I think it's purple.
But anyway, so that's one thing. If you guys, Shelly, Bootsy, anybody that's watching, anybody that watches the replay, let us know what colors or what themes that you'd be interested in buying.
Right. I mean, I'm at a loss right now because I'm kind of sort of out of the loop. I've not really been online to pay attention to what people are wanting right now.
Hey, you like Paris? Anything Paris for you? I know. So.
Yes, oh Lord, anything Paris. Or like boho, shabby chic kind of thing. I am that girl. All right, so look at that. Isn't that neat? It almost looks like, well, a tie-dye t-shirt. Look at that.
That is gorgeous. I like that. Hey, there's Mr. Snowman is in the middle.
Huh?
I said Mr. Snowman is in the middle.
Speaking of that, I ran across something. I want to show you something. You're going to be jealous over. I'm going to be right back.
It looks like it looks like Santa Claus with a snowman over his head type of idea.
Oh, I see it. I see it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I'll be right back.
I was like, the way he came out with the pants on the bottom, the white beard, and the red showing through, it just looks Christmassy to me.
Yeah. I want to show you something I ran across and I could not get it. You said something about snowmen, right?
I did.
I ran across this at the Goodie Wheel.
Oh, I got to show you. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I mean, all of them are not in there. I'm going to put a pair of gloves on because I don't want to get green all over this. Just in case someone wants to.
Oh, those are cute.
Hang on, let me get gloves on because I really don't want to get ink on this. These are my dyeing gloves. But whenever I do like sprays and stuff on a large amount, I wear these things because it helps protect my hands. But all of them are not in there. I've not looked and see if all the envelopes were there. But this is neat. And each one has a different saying in the center, in the thing. They've even got a picture up on the top.
Oh, I love those cards.
There's not many of each. But look at that. This is old school Frosty. I had to pick them up.
Emily, look at my screen.
I see it. Woo. I seen it. I see Paris. I'm doing the woo-woos.
And that's actual canvas fabric. Look at this.
Oh,
this is the last piece she had.
Oh.
It's like it's almost like a see-through. But that's why I was asking what people love to get, because the girl that I had she had this piece left, and then she had a similar one. Let me see if I can find the other one.
Well, while you're looking, I'm gonna finish showing these.
That one. Take a look at that one.
Oh,
with the bicycles and everything.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yep. But you'll see what I'm going to end up making with them. I've already got it planned out.
I wouldn't mind a mask made out of that. I don't care if it protects me or not. I'll wear it just to be different.
I don't know if I might have enough for it, but this time, that one you'll have to pay for, because that material cost me an arm and a leg. But
yeah.
Talking about a zero cover with that material.
Huh?
Lee's saying journal cover, please. And I'm not sure if she's meaning a journal cover with that material.
Don't know. Maybe it may have been the first one she was looking at. I don't know. But anyway, I've only got two more. I got two more different cards of this. But I love it because you can take and cut each piece out and use it in a different thing. And there's several of these in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate them up and put them into journaling packs. That way it'll be a toss up of what you get.
Lise, I'll see what I can do because I was not planning on making journal covers with those. And I don't even know how to make it out of fabric. I would have to put it on some kind of
a backing.
A backing, and yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let me see, because like I said, it only ended up with about 1 meter of that material.
This is the original Frosty.
Yeah.
From the 1980s, I believe. 1986, I think it's when it came out. Or
you love that with those cards. They are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've only got one more, and that's it. I mean, they're not all in here, but it's just neat. I'm not gonna sell all of them in one pack. I can tell you that right now, because if people love these as much as I do, they'll want a few of each. But I've only got a certain amount of each card.
Well, it looks like you might have 4 of each cards, which means you can put it.
No, I've only got 2 of that one. Let's see, there's 4 of this one. Hang on. There's 4 of this one. Only 1 of this one.
So put it in with the sliding. I would say, like, I think you could probably do 2, like, packages of 2 maybe.
Yeah, possibly, and then I just keep the rest, or sell them or put them in a journal kit.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I can do that. I'll do that. I'll figure it out. And plus, it comes with not sure how many envelopes in there. Probably enough to match up with with these, but it has envelopes. But I just wanted to show you that because you mentioned some.
Yeah, like I said, that is a precious find.
Yeah. I snatched it up. I didn't know, but they had opened our Goodwill like 2 weeks ago. I was so PO'd.
Yeah, everything just opened up again for us today, or within the last couple of days. So I finally made it down to one of the fabric stores. I didn't make it to the other one yet. That I'm actually might be able to do that this afternoon.
So, do we have any Little Mermaid fans? Because this is what James Lee ran across at the Goodwill. Look at this. He found 2 copies. And I will have these put into kits. And if you guys remember, if you've watched me for a really long time, either on the Divas channel or this channel, you will notice that I made an Easter journal from this same exact book. I remember it. I think it was the Divas I made the journal. But
sorry, my phone keeps ringing. I ran into a scam, and ever since they started calling me about 3 weeks ago, it's nonstop with about 10 calls a day. I've had to block every single call. So now I'm on the roll again, and they're freaking calling nonstop.
I put my other. See, I have 2 phones. I have this one.
If you guys ever see a phone number come through with a plus sign, do not answer it.
Yeah, don't answer it. I made that mistake.
Don't answer it. Block every single number. I got my bill for my phone yesterday. They charged me $10 for these phone calls. I called them screaming my head off last night. I said, it's a scam that's going around to everybody's phone numbers. They're sending me, they're calling my phone number constantly and leaving messages, and you're charging me for it. So she removed all the charges, but still, it's a pain in the butt to deal with.
And I also wanted to show you something that I ran across. How much are basically the what is it? What's the brand? The Paper Studio punches. How much are they worth? I'm not selling them.
Paper Studio, it depends on how big they are.
Yeah, this one. This one, I don't know what brand it is, but I paid $1.99 for it.
Yeah, think they're about $14, $15.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Fiskars. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's a Fiskars. So yeah, it's about $14, $15, maybe more.
Yeah, $1.99. This one is a paper studio. It's a border punch. It's got the little flowers on it. I can get it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, those are going to be a little bit pricey to ship though, because they are.
Oh no! These are mine. These are mine. I'm keeping these because I don't have very many punches. And I ran across some Christmas ones that went along with that, but I don't need Christmas because even though I do a lot of Christmas, I don't do a lot of paperwork for Christmas because I generally concentrate for the Christmas stuff for my craft fair, and I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Let's see, what else did I find? Well, I can't show all of it because some of it's for auction to put in like little packs and stuff. So yeah, I can't show you no more. I can't. All right, now I can take my gloves off. My hands are starting to itch. I can't poke a hole in there because I think these are my last pair of blue gloves. Oh, I've got some vinyl ones, and they are too big for my hands. All right, so now that we had a slight intermission and a little talk, let's go ahead and get some more of this paper drawn up, and then I'll mix that up, and I'm going to press kind of hard to kind of pull some of the stuff up. Because I want to do some different colors instead of all the tie-dye. I mean, wait till y'all see. I was inspired by another group. I can't remember her name. For the embellishment that I'm going to try to attempt today. After I get done with all this messy stuff. All right. Use my ruler. So for you guys that love embellishments, what type of embellishments would you like to see in auction? Because I'll try my darndest to do it. I just need your all's opinions. That way I can try and work on it. I mean, I've got at least 3 or 4 different type of embellishments that I'm planning on making because I was inspired. Thank you, Miss Lees. I've still got to do more after the show. I'm just doing what I can with this tray. I mean, you can do 30, 40 prints from one tray if you're real careful with how you put it in your tray and how you pull it out. Because if you just lightly press it in there, see, I mean, you can have multiple prints. Some of them may be a little bit lighter than others. It's almost like the jelly print when you do ghost prints. The lighter, the more times you press on it, the lighter your print's going to be. As you can see, this one's a little darker than this one. The more you print, the more it's going to become lighter. The more the ink's going to come loose. See, that's almost the same print. In the same spots, just slightly over a little bit. See, you've got double prints. That's how you make several different copies of the same thing using this technique. And so what I'll do, I'll make as many as I can, and I'm going to stir it up because I want a different color. I want difference. Alright, let's pull. Ooh, that one kind of got on the sides a little bit. Oh wow. I'll see if I have some purple sprays. I don't have any purple inks like this. I'm just using food coloring, to be honest with you. And you can get purple, but you'd have to sit there and mix it. And I'd have to re-squirt it back on there. Let me see. I've got some ink over here. Let's see if I have. Oh, I do. It's a red violet, but I do. I got some Dr. Phil's Bombay ink, and I got to shake it up because I've not used it in a hot minute. Let's see. Let's see if we can drop some drops in here and change up the color a little bit. What I'll do, I'll drop this on. Yes, ma'am.
I just called the store. They have, one of the other locations have more of this Paris material.
Oh.
Now, I'll see if I can get another meter or so. If I can, maybe I'll make some masks up, and I'll make, I'll figure out how to make a journal cover for Lee's. But it's not going to be cheap, I can tell you that much, because this is expensive, the material itself. But I mean, I'll just show it to you again just so that you see it. I'll just put it on me for a minute.
Okay. Well, let me know when you get done, because this, I'm gonna
just to give you an idea, this is what it is. It's like a canvas.
Ah, that's pretty.
So I kind of fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, and I thought of you. So I already have something designed. This is all I've got left from what I had, but I've already got a couple of things designed with it. But if you're interested in a journal cover of this one, Lise, I'll see if I can get a bit more. Yeah, put the camera back on you.
Okay, I've about got these colors mixed. She said purple. This looks like somebody's took somebody and blacked their eyes, but it also looks like unicorn stuff too. All right, now I'm gonna try and draw some designs in it. That way it breaks it up a little bit. All right. Now let's see. Let's put this down and find out what this bad boy's gonna look like. Lisa's asking how much is the material. She wants some.
If I remember correctly, it was like $19 a meter, or be about $19 a yard.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, that's why I only got whatever she had left. It was like half a meter, so it would be about it would be about $15 American, so 15 US, and that was. I paid the actual amount was $19.78 for the 3/4 yard. So
Marina, look at that.
It's only 3 inches. It's a 3-inch difference between a yard and a meter. So for 36 inches, it would have been about 16 American, 16 US. Yeah, but that's expensive to me, Lisa, especially when I'm used to paying fabrics $5 and $6. So. But I kind of I couldn't pass that up. I fell in love with the fabric right away. Like I said, the other store location, because they only have 2 locations here in Toronto. The other store said they may have more, but I have to go and check in actuality.
Have you been back to that lace guy?
Have I been back?
The The lace and trim guy?
No, they're not open yet.
Ah.
They're not open. They are, because they're located downtown.
Mhm.
Now, Toronto is not allowing anything downtown to be reopened yet, because what they've done is they've actually blocked off all the streets.
Yeah.
In the downtown core, and they've all made it open to walking and riding. So you can't drive in the downtown core yet. And where that store is located is smack in the middle. So I can't go down there until they actually open that area back up. And
Right.
we'll have to wait till next month, because at the end of this month, all the money that I have right now coming in, I've got to order all our kits. And then once I get all the kits ordered, then I'm back to normal and I can spend whatever money I've got coming in.
Lise, what do you think? You said some with purple.
That looks like unicorns flying across the sky.
Oh my God. I was thinking it looks like babies.
Lise, what will you pay for at the beginning of June? I'm a little confused. Oh, okay. You want a yard of that material? Okay, Lise, I'll try and get you a yard of it.
All right, so you just have to remember, I'll be putting these in kits whenever I show it. You just have to bid on it, Lise, because I can't tell Marina what.
She wants a yard of that material.
Oh, okay. But you'll have to keep an eye on it whenever I show this, because I'll put it on top. That way, well, you'll have to remind me. I'll put this on top in the pack that I make. That way you see it and you can bid on it, because I can't promise where this will go. Seriously, because when I do papers like this, as I do papers and I mix them up and I just lay them out in stacks and I just divvy them out. I don't know what goes in it half the time. Only if I do one certain color, I can do that with it. But this right here, it goes in like my painting papers. I can make 160. That was what I made the last time. I made 160 painting papers and sat for 2 hours making them things. And as they dried, I put them in a big old stack. And whenever they dried, I pick them up and I mixed them up a little bit, and then I just set it down in about 6 to 7 to 8 piles, and I just divvied them up. Never knew which one was hitting where. So that's how I do that process. So you'll have to remind me. Marina, help me remember that this one right here she likes.
Put it in a separate pile. Put it in a separate pile with a little sticky note or some kind of note on top of it that says Lise. That way, if you make more, you'll be able to tailor that particular package just for her.
Where's my note?
Or put it in an envelope with her name on it.
Well, I don't want to fold it up. Bad juju if you fold it up.
Yeah, no, don't fold it up. I'm just saying, grab an envelope or grab a file folder or something that you can put it into just for her.
I'm just gonna wrap it up. I'm just put a piece on here.
Lise, do you want a yard of each of those materials I showed, the one with the bicycles and the one with the pink purses, or do you want just the one with pink purses?
Oh, I about put Sharpie on my computer screen. That would have been a bad. I'd have been PO'd. Like,
yeah, and then that way, now that you know the colors, Emily, when you get a chance, well, I don't know how many you usually put in a package, but you can make more tailored to that kind. You want both of them? Okay.
I usually put 10 to 20 in a pack. This depends.
There you go. Okay. Lise, I'll get you a yard of each type of material then. All right, no problem.
I mean, some of them are going to be lighter, some of them are going to be darker. It just depends. What I'll do is I'll work on this right now, but I have to make some other things for the embellishments that I'm making.
I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of shaving cream did you use?
Dollar Tree.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this video to see how you did it, because that is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Barbarossa.
Easy peasy. Food coloring from the Dollar Tree. Shaving cream from the Dollar Tree. Paper you can get anywhere. Your copy paper or whatever paper you want to do.
Oh, you want just that one doesn't have any pink on it though, Louise. I'll show the bicycle one again, just to make sure. Okay, so this is the bicycle one. So is it this one that you wanted a yard of? Not, okay, so.
See, it's getting lighter and lighter. As
So
I pull.
You don't want this one. You want this one with the bicycles.
Egg.
The bicycle one, I know for sure she had it. She's got another yard of that. Okay, I'll get you the bicycle one. Putting the camera back on you.
All right. So that was that last one, but what really irritated me is when I didn't let it sit long enough, because when I scraped it, it kind of scraped that, but it also made the marbling effect as well.
All right, Lise, I'll see if I can get you that.
Now I'm going to put a little more purple in here. Change up the design. See, I've got a ton of shaving cream in here, but but I don't. I've covered the bottom, and then I used a spatula to spread it out like a cake on icing on a cake. It smells good too. Just keep a towel.
I've always loved the smell of shaving cream.
Just keep a towel on your lap because you'll need to wipe your hands.
Now, are you're using food coloring with that?
Food coloring, and the inks that I'm using now, because she wanted purple, I'm using Bombay ink. I turned off my autofocus, so this is red violet Bombay ink. Oh. Ah, there went my postcards. All of these are I'm making for Lise. She's getting a stack. Maybe I can get them done. And if I can get them done before the auction, I'll send you a message. But I'm not going to promise everything's going to get done, and I may end up doing smaller stuff. I don't know. All right, so I can push out a lot of things, but stuff that dyes my hands, I like to do it first, and then at the end, I'll have clean hands by the auction time. Y'all know that? I do all my dyeing and stuff in the beginning when I'm starting to make the prep stuff. Like my tea staining and my coffee staining, my spray papers, which I still have not been able to find alcohol. And all I have is this stuff right here that James Lee thought he was doing good and found. But I'm going to try and make a spray out of this stuff to see if it'll make like the blues and the purples and things that I usually use. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'll let you know if it does. go. It almost looks like little flowers. Like ivy. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a quarter of the way done with this set.
Yes, Lise.
Give me that. She answered you, darling. She's just waiting for you to ask your question.
Lise, I'm here. Can you hear me okay, Emily?
I can hear you just fine. It might be a lag that she's experiencing.
Okay, so I'm reading back on the comments. So you want half a yard of each kind. Okay. I got that. Is that what you were asking me?
Half of each?
Yeah, is what I'm getting. Yeah, half of each. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm going to get her. Half a yard of each fabric.
So you're starting to get real light again. As many pulls as I pull off that, it starts to get lighter.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, my tendon's just locked up on me right there. That hurt. It popped. Anybody's wrist ever do that? It's like they know that it's straining a little bit and then they feel a pop. Does anybody's wrist or arm ever do that?
My fingers do that all the time.
It hurts. It's like a twinge of pain and then it goes away. And then you're sitting your left going, okay, did I just hurt myself? Did I pop a muscle or pull a muscle? What did I just do? Sorry, I'm going rather quickly on these because I'm guessing I'm filling an order while I'm alive. Okay, how many do I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8.
As soon as you finish over here, I'll go down. When you get offline, I'll go down and go to the store to see if they have. Because I know they had the one kind, the pink one. I'll see if I can get my hands on half a yard for each one for Lise.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Just make sure you have your product before we get to the sale. Well, enough for what if people want to order.
Sorry, say that again.
Just make sure that you have you purchase enough. That way, if you do sell it in a sale, you'll have enough to give somebody. In certain amounts. Because that's
it. Think about it, because I don't have too much money right now to be spending it.
Right. I mean, you can fill that order since Lise ordered it, but you can get
Lisa's order. I can fill for sure, because like I said, I know the store that I just called has it. I know that if they don't have both materials, they have the one, and then the other store is not too far away that I can go and get the other one. But as to if I can get my hands on more of it, I don't know. I got to see how much money I've got spare, because I'm waiting on a payment right now. So, and she just messaged me to say she just sent it. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I have the money that I can get extra. Ooh, that one's pretty.
I ain't scraped it yet. I'm letting it sit for a minute. Let the colors sit on there. You all will see what I'm doing with all this excess shaving cream, and I'm getting it all over some of my stuff over here, just for the works of art. I'm loving how these are turning out. Lise, I'm going to, instead of giving you all full sheets of paper, I'm going to use some of these little things up. That way you can be in with your kit. That way you can use some of this other color up. That's pretty. So that's the front. I keep thinking that's the front.
Hi, Kathy.
And the back. Hi, Kathy. Can you use with shaving cream and acrylic paint? Yes, ma'am, you can. But I'm not going to do that right now since I'm doing your prints and things. I don't want to mess that up. I have another pan that I started with the other day, and I washed it. It's sitting in my strainer, so I only have one pan, so I can't do another batch right this second. I'm trying to use as much of the shaving cream as I can. And you'll see how many prints I've pulled. You have seen how many prints I've pulled from just this set of shaving cream. That's how much you can get from this little kit, this tray, and all this. I'm getting this stuff all over me. I would suggest gloves or something, or arm protectors, because you will get it on you. It makes like it look like somebody's beat you black and blue. Let's see, I'm running out of paper. I'm going to do as much as I can with this purple in here. Then I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to do some different colors, because I do have different colors and things that I want to use, because I've got an embellishment I want to make, and I want to make that colors. I'll make those colors. Ooh, that wet my ears, my teeth. So there's one of your envelope, and the back. All right, let's do you some postcards. And and a couple of bookmark strips. Oop, I had 2 there. Alright, where's my little place to pull it up? There it is. And I didn't get much there, so I'm going to drop it back down in there and get that color. The color's starting to not pick up as much. Alright, let's find a couple of coffee filters. Yes, great tags. I mean, I'm going to put a variety of things in this kit for you, Lise. I mean, it's not going to be heavy. Come on, get out of there. Well, hello, Miss Happy Joy. You hear Miss Marina in the background. That's one of the filters. Well, you don't see much of it on the opposite side, but you do see it here.
Emily?
Yes, ma'am.
I've got the extra money, so please, just to let you know, I can get you half and half, and then wait for the payment for June. Yeah, one of my customers just sent me her money, so which means I've got a little bit extra to go ahead and pick up the fabrics.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you using to scrape it? Is that a nail file?
No, it's a wood craft stick. It's
a wooden craft stick. Oh,
yeah, I've got a little one and a big one.
Yeah.
And then when I do my paper, I use an old ruler.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I have a box specifically for my shaving cream art stuff. These I don't use anywhere else but this. I gotta count and see how many pieces I have in this. That way I don't overdo. Right.
Lise, how's the mask that I sent you working out? Because
you want a paper doily? I'll see what I can do, darling. I don't know how well it will work since there's not a lot of the color left in there, but I will do my best. So yeah, this stuff dries so fast is I can actually bag this up for you right away and get it in an envelope and get it ready for you to ship out. And I can give you a estimate on what the shipping price is going to be because it's not very heavy. It's a couple of ounces.
And by the way, did I hear you say Joy came in?
That's Crafty Kitty.
Hi, Crafty. Hi, Joy.
I call her Happy Joy. So if you
there you go. Sorry about that.
So if you ever hear me say, "Hey, Happy
I thought I heard you say it, but I wasn't sure.
That's my nickname to her. Well, that's my nickname to her. I think I've called her that for years now.
Hello, Crafty Kitty. There you go. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know, Lise.
This came out pretty good.
Ooh, I like that. I think
Yeah.
that was my favorite so far.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow.
I like that. I love that idea.
It's easy. It's simple, and you can get a lot of prints from just one pan. Literally, you can see
Yeah,
how many I've made of that.
I'm the one
And
that
then,
do junk journals.
and then all this right here. I'm going to put them in kits, journal kits. I have some that I previously made. I can't find them. I put them up somewhere, and in my paper bin that I use for specifically junk journals, and I can't find them. I'll have to take the heat tool to. Yeah, I know. Quit laughing. Everybody knows I'm prone to losing stuff, but every crafter is. You got to admit that. But there you go. There's your Jolie. I'm gonna see if I can get another one out of that because I've only got a little bit of color left in here, and I want to get as much of the purple and other color out for you.
Yeah, I'm debating. Okay, I'll ask you after.
Okay. Guess what I got a good deal on?
What?
I bought 2 packs of Staples, 8 by 14 or 8.5 by 14 blank paper for $2.99 a pack.
Of
They
what?
had 3.
Paper?
Yes.
Oh,
Cardstock.
nice.
Yes.
That's a good deal.
They had 3, but I wasn't going to be greedy, so I left one. I wasn't going to have 3. So I left a pack in there, but they have stuff like that all the time in there. So I grab it when I can because I'm constantly using paper. I.e. example. Hello. I'm always coffee dyeing or tea staining or spraying or doing something with paper. And so I have to have that. So I can never have enough of white paper or tan paper or anything like that. Oh, no, that ripped. See, I wasn't listening to my other self because my other self said, hey, be careful, it's fragile. And I didn't do it. But, I mean, a lot of people are just going to glue those down anyway, so I don't think Lisa would care. There you go. Let me see how many we got. 1 out of this 1 purple tray, and plus what other colors was on there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I need 3 more pieces. I usually put 3 pieces in a pack. And it's just going to be random. All right, so I'm going to grab another envelope because I can get that much out of it. Actually, no, I'll probably do 2. And then another bookmark to wrap that this color session up. All right, I'm going to use this crud that we have here and kind of just plop it on there where I've missed some color because it still has dye in the shaving cream, and so any colors that you see that needs a little tiny bit of color is what I use that for. But then I have other things that I do with it at the very end, like when we're cleaning up. It's the cleanup prints is what I call it, because we don't want to waste. All right, so we're gonna do this right here. See that? It's even got a little bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know why, but it does. See that? That's just with cleanup. And I'm going to do that with the back, and I'll show you. All right, see all this that I just scraped off? I'm going to lather that back on there. Almost looks like a unicorn. This is the messy part. That looks like I'm painting with shaving cream, and you can do that. Just make sure you scrape the residue off. See that? That was the stuff we just slathered on, and it's still got the purple and the blue and everything in it. That's one. Let's do that right here. That's two, and let's do as much as we can and press that in there. I want to pull a lot of that other color up, because right now when I press it deep like that, it pulls a little bit of the color up, and I can take it off. Well, hey, it is messy, but it's a fun messy. I'm using what you would use to shave your face with, but if you want to get fun with it, you can use whipped cream, because whipped cream does the same exact thing.
Hi, John.
And it's edible. Just you got to use edible coloring, like food coloring.
Don't think I want to eat that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it would taste too good. That looks like a flower. That was good. All right, we've got one more piece, and then yours will be done, Lisa. I can actually bag it up as we speak, because it'll actually be dry by the time I get it done. This stuff dries very, very quickly, and it'll be good smelly. Good and smelly. There you go. All right, your order is filled, Lise. We've got everything done for you. Your order is done right here. See how fast that was? So if anybody would like to order any of this, even before the auction, please let me know, because I will gladly do this for you as long as I have the supplies. As long as I have the supplies ready and at my hands.
Now, Emily, Lisa doesn't have to send it until the auction, right? Because that way,
if she wants it before the auction, she'll have to pay. But I can hold it.
She's gonna end up with double shipping, so she might as well wait till the auction in case she wants something else.
I mean, it's up to her.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'm just letting her know that if she wants it before the auction, then she ends up buying more, then it's gonna end up being 2 separate charges for shipping.
Oh yeah, yeah. But this can go in a vanilla folder. I won't charge the postal, the flat rate. I won't do that, because sometimes the flat rate's more than what you could use your own shipping container.
Yeah, that I agree with.
But I use flat rate because I can quickly give somebody their total without having to think about it. But I don't know if they have raised their shipping again because of this stupid stuff going on.
Yeah, because didn't USPS say that they were in kind of a little bit of a bind right now?
Yeah, they had raised it right in the middle of this crap.
Yeah, well, they said that's because Trump wouldn't help with the bailout.
Mm-hmm. So I've got to go up there and I've got to get updated prices. All right, so Lise, you have your name on it. I will put it in the auction box, but I'll put it in the sold box, because I normally have 2 boxes that I use. I have a item box Actually, 3, sorry. I have an item box, a non-bought item box, and then a sold item box. So I have 3 boxes sitting out next to me. Y'all don't know what my floor looks like after. Y'all just don't know. All right, so Lisa, I've got your order ready. All right, now, now that we've got that done, I have to go pee. So I'll be right back, Marina. Switch over to you for a minute and kind of give them an idea of what you're doing.
Yeah, Lisa, send her a total and she'll decide then.
Okay. Click it over to you. I have to pee. I'll be right back.
I am just sewing the interfacing on the masks that I'm making. I managed to get my hands on quite a bit. There's this one, which is the Game of Thrones. So I'm just doing the different type of masks. So I'm just sewing them up. I got quite a bit. Game of Thrones. I got Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Disney fabrics. I got too many to kind of remember everything that I have right now. But with us here in Canada, our city has now made it not quite mandatory to wear a mask, but strongly suggested that you wear it every time that you walk out the door. So with that being said, I am now pretty much fulfilling everybody's mask orders. So this one, actually, I'm making it for myself, one for me and one for my daughter, because I am a true Game of Thrones fan. So I also got like the football, this is basketball, the Raptors. Yeah, so much fun. Thanks, Lise. I'm not sure if you're referring to that or to the fact that this is tedious to work. That's for sure. Okay, wait a minute. That's this one here. So yeah, if anybody is still looking for masks, my shipping rates are very low. So if you are interested, just send me a message. And if I don't have a fabric that you like, please let me know. Okay, hang on a minute. I'll show you what I've got, Lise. Actually, I just made one in Minnie Mouse today. Just give me a minute. Let me find the fabric to show you if you're interested in it. I got this one. Okay. I've got this one.
I'm back, but I'm not back.
Do you like that one, Lise? She was asking about Minnie Mouse.
Marina, I actually have a, I'm trying to find at least about 1.5 yards of pink Minnie Mouse material, and I can't find it here.
Hang on a minute. The only one I have that's pink right now is this one.
Because I promised that I would make something with Minnie Mouse.
Does that work?
For a friend of mine, for her baby.
Emily.
Yeah, I see it.
Would that work?
I was thinking more like the bows. Like pink,
I'll keep my eye on it. Right now, the only one that I have is this red and black one. That's specifically Minnie Mouse, and I ran out of the other material that I had showed you last month. Sorry, I sold it. And too many requests on Minnie Mouse. So, in fact, I'm trying to get my hands on more of this. Lise, do you want the same type of mask that I made you, or do you want a different style? I'll show you the style that I'm talking about. Give me a second. Let me grab mine.
She said black and red.
Okay, so I can remake it in the same style, or I can remake it in this style, the one that goes like that. Or do you want the pleated one like I sent you already? Okay. Yeah, black and red. Okay. Emily, I'm putting the camera back on you, and are you ready?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I am.
All right. I just need to know the style that you wanted, please. Do you want it in the same pleated mask, or do you want it in the form fitting, the face mask? The new style. Okay, so I'll make it in the new style. I will send you, Lisa, I'm going to need you to do me a favor and take measurements of your face. I'll send you the chart through Messenger, and that way you let me know, because the form-fitting ones are a little bit more contour to your face, so it needs a slight how do you call it, measurements, like the ones that I sent you, Emily.
Yeah.
I measured it because I know what your face looks like.
Okay. I have a small face.
Yeah, and that's why I sent you the women's medium. But I'm finding that even women like me, I take a men's large, and some women actually take an extra large. So I've had to adjust the style, and now I send out everybody a chart that they can take their own measurements, and that way it gives me an idea of what size to go for.
Yeah.
But they are so comfortable, as you found out, because I sent you 5 or 6 of them. But that's the compliment that I'm getting back from everybody. Everybody loves that style.
Yeah. This is the stuff that I scrape from the sides that I put back down in the shaving cream. And this is the paper it comes out. Like I said, nothing goes to waste because I save it. Looks marbled.
Okay, Lise, I just sent you the picture of how to measure your face, and let me know what your sizes are. And it's funny, last week when I was like I told you, I was in line to go into the fabric store to pick up an order, right? And there was a gentleman standing trying to buy masks from the store itself, and the store basically told him, sorry, but they're made to order, but it'll take about 3 weeks. Well, the guy doesn't have 3 weeks. So he saw the one I was wearing, and he asked me where I got it. I said, I make them. He says, well, I'll buy 5 of them from you if you can make them within the next 48 hours. I said, well, I gave him a price, and he says, okay, fine. It turns out all of them, I made them way too small.
Oh, no.
He took it all off. He threw them in the washing machine, not realizing what color they were. He threw bleach in it. I was like, he was trying to disinfect them. I'm like, you don't put bleach with colored material.
Oh, you use color safe, please.
So he threw bleach. He threw it in hot water. So were they now too small? They all shrunk.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh. So he says, look, I need another set, but I need them 2 inches bigger. I said, okay. So I reprinted the patterns, but I printed it at 140%.
Wow.
So that it would be big enough. And I told him this time, because he said, I'll pay you again for them. I said, that's fine. I'll accept the payment. He goes, but I said, make sure you do not put bleach unless it's color safe bleach, and do not put it in hot water, just in a hot dryer. So I was just laughing. I said, yeah, leave it to a typical man to throw bleach in colors.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and clean up this, and I'm going to use the stuff that's on the side. You see all this gunk that's on the sides? This is usable. So I'm going to scrape all that up, and I'm just going to paint it on.
It reminds me of the first year that I was married, and my husband asked if he could go do the laundry. I said, sure, why not? So he throws every single color, all the clothes, all in the washing machine at the same time.
I use cold water if I do that.
That's fine, but that's not the point. The point is all my whites then became gray.
Oh.
Got to be. I said, from now on, I do the laundry, or you do it the way I show you to do it. It was just freaking crazy.
That's why I do the laundry in this house. Because I'm pretty sure James Lee, he screwed it up. My light is refracting these colors, but this is just the leftover shaving cream painted on. And look how pretty that is.
You know what? I bow to the queen. You can take care of all my junk journal stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I can make anything out of anything. You just tell me what you want.
How's your dragon coming along, by the way?
I haven't got to work on it. It's sitting on the floor over here, and one of the pieces fell off. I've got to redo it, but I haven't had a chance to work on it because a lot of things have been happening over here, and so I haven't had this is the first time since the fire I've been in my craft room. I've been making. I have a bag of paper beads that I've been making, and I'm thinking about doing the same thing with this, but it's from the pieces from the book that I disassembled. The book, these pieces right here, the edging, I made beads out of them, and so this is that vintage book. So the beads that I'm making now are made from vintage paper. And so
I was right. Lise just wrote the man size. See, I was right. Some women don't fit into the small or into the medium. Yeah. Okay, Lise, I'll make it into the man size. And it's not, it's just a way for me to distinguish which is big and which is small. It's not that you're a man size face, it's just you're a little bit wider. The first time I ran across that, my girlfriend goes, how the heck are you going to ask somebody what size their face is?
Well, you got to know that.
I'm like, there's got to be a way. And then I went searching for an answer, and that's when I saw that chart. So I adapted it to the way I would ask people. Just measure your face. This is the way you do it. If you don't have a ruler, take a piece of paper and measure it.
Or take a piece of yarn or string.
Exactly.
And then measure the string with a regular ruler.
Exactly.
This is all that green from the tie-dye section that I'm working with here. I'm letting the color sit on there for just a minute, and then I'll clean it up, and you'll see what it looks like. Oh. Joy says, LOL, Marina, that's funny. What size is your face?
Yeah, exactly. Stacy was doing a live the other morning, and I said, Stacy, what sizes are you making them? She goes, oh, no, my face is big, so I just made them a little bit bigger, and I just assume everybody's face is the same. Oh, I started laughing. I said,
I have about the size of a child's face. I have a very small face.
Well, after I received a couple of complaints and I had to redo the masks bigger, I said there's got to be a way for me to ask people without offending them, how big is your face?
Right. There's no soft way of saying, hey, how big's your face? I need to know.
Exactly. I just don't want to offend anybody to ask them that particular question, but in a way, I kind of realized that, you know, if I want to keep my money and not having to redo these orders all the time, then I'm going to have to ask that question.
Look at that. That's just the junk from the side. No color wasted, no ink wasted, no shaving cream wasted, and I still have plenty. And from where I cleaned it, I still have a little bit left in the bottom of the pan. Even though it's getting kind of like slim pickings with the shaving cream, I still have enough to make a few more prints from this because it's all kind of piled up down here, as you can see. But yeah, I'm still trying to use the cleanup shaving cream. Oh, paper. You know what? I'm gonna do a coffee filter and see what it looks like. I've never really done a cleanup on a coffee filter, so let's see what it looks like, guys. It may look like teetotal junk, but the way it's turning out, it looks like a grungy type of color. A grunge spring. Is that a new thing? A grunge?
You can see the gray.
Huh?
Some of the purple coming through.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's like a grungy spring. I think I've made a new thing, a grungy spring. Is that even a thing? Has anybody ever done a grungy spring? All right, let that sit for a minute. I'm actually going to wipe that off because that's just, yeah. See, my hands look horrible.
Hey, at least it's colorful. It's not all black.
Right, like you've seen before.
Yesterday, I have some transparencies that are meant to be copied on a laser printer, right? Instead of but I wanted to do, okay, with that Game of Thrones pattern, it's a one direction. So if you end up putting the pattern of the mask on top of it, you're going to end up with the words all in different directions, right? So I printed the transparency and realized all the ink was coming off of my hands. So all the ink my hands ended up being all black.
Oh no.
But I actually got it to work. So I was really happy.
So you can't really see the colors. You see mostly white, but you also see like the purple here, the red, the blue.
Yeah. You know what you can do if worst comes to worst, or anybody that buys that, Emily, they can just spray it just a little bit or throw.
Oh yeah, I can do that now. Actually, I can do that. Let's see what.
Yeah, throw some mica on it or something, like a spray, but not like something dark. Just make it subtle.
Yeah. Let's see. I've got a little bit of. Let's see. I've got a little yellow in this.
There you go. Yeah, throw a little bit of spray on it.
I don't know if the yellow will show up.
Show up as a sparkle.
Let me see. I don't know if it's got mica in it or not. Yeah, I unplugged my darn heat gun. If not, I'll find some of my light purple. I don't think that made a difference. I'll find some of my real pretty purple.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah. Yeah, if you can find something with a little bit of sparkle to bring out those colors of the foam, that would look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know where my shimmer mist is. I'll have to make some when I finally find some alcohol.
Well, you got.
Wipe my mat off because it's kind of slippery from all the stuff. Let's see. There's a shimmer mist right there. I've got some mixed up in this little bottle right here. I just don't have the spray nozzle in it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of bottles, so I have to keep switching out the tips. Oh, that'd have been pretty because it had a little bit of purple in it.
Oh, wow. See, now it's coming out the colors.
All right, now to dry it. Oh, wow, that's sparkly. Oh, James Lee's home. I'm going to spray some of this real pretty light pink or like a magenta on that. Give it a pinky color. Oh, wow, that actually did really well. You can't really see it.
Yeah, but whoever buys it, when they see it up close, they'll be able to tell that it was sprayed.
Yeah, because it's got little droplets on it. Actually, it looks pretty good. Let me see if I can put it on a white background. That way you can see the colors. Uh-oh, I just put a little purple on it. You see it now?
Oh, definitely. And now the pinks and everything come out of it. It's like green, pinks, purples.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Alright, so let's see. I'm going to try something. I'm going to spray the paper first and then drop it in the in there after I mix it. And let's see. Live. All right, so I sprayed that, and let's see. You know what? Let's let me find some real pretty sprays I can put in there. It's got a purplish tint to it. Ooh, that must be, is that water or alcohol? Ooh, that's alcohol based. It's making that's the only thing bad about the alcohol sprays whenever you spray it.
Alcohol.
What'd you find me today, darling?
Summer stuff.
Summer stuff.
Sewing stuff.
Oh, sewing stuff. Ooh.
Let's see, I got. These are oak slime. Oh, there's some different types of cloth stuff.
That looks like, oh, those are old napkins. They're old napkins. Oh, those will go in the auction.
We got all. And that one.
I don't know.
There's Alaska.
You're kidding me, guys. Oh my gosh, look. He found 3/4 inch elastic.
Hold on. I gotta see.
Oh,
Woo! Oh, nice.
I make a few masks with this.
So it looks like a little tackle box.
Oh, sweet. He found me a treasure today.
There's some buttons in there.
Ooh, yeah, that'll go in my button jar. Nice.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's even got a sewing machine needle in here. Hot diggity dang.
I know, but what is that little green thing?
I don't know.
That's him.
Does anybody happen to know what this little doodad is? He found it.
Really?
I'm not sure exactly what it is. I mean, this was underneath it. I'm leaving that staying there because it'll.
I don't know.
It has a thingy in it. Easy threader for sewing machine needles.
Huh. Oh, that is cool. Huh.
Whoa. Cool. Okay. I have an automatic threader, but oh look, see, it has that little. I don't know if y'all can see it. That is cool. I've never seen one of these before. Wow. Huh. I'll have to check it out. The sewing stuff is a commodity around here. Can't find that stuff no more. That is sweet. I love this little box he found that goes with it. Uh-oh. Where's the lid? What's this called? The original Beefy Cube? Oh my gosh. How old is this? It was made in England, cried in England. Wow. I need to look this box up, see how old it is. This looks like it's from like the 50s or 60s, maybe. Anybody know when this was made? I ain't selling the box, so I can put my other little sewing stuff in that, but dang. That's sweet. Huh. Alright, what else did he find me in here? I gotta check it out. This is like a little tackle box. Let's see. Let's see what he found in here. Oh, thumbtacks. Cool. Got some safety pins.
Oh, I like the container.
I know, but oh, look at this. I don't know what that is either.
Wait. I think I know. Don't open the bag. Let me see. Oh, no. Open the bag. I'm not sure. I was thinking something else.
Okay. Let's see.
It's definitely something to do with the sewing machine.
It's something that to do with a zipper. Adapting the unique zipper foot to your sewing machine. Yep, it's a zipper foot. Wowzers. This is so cool. That is neato. Cool beans. Yeah, several of them. I don't know how to use these things. It's four different little feet things.
These, I saw the message. I'm checking on it.
I gotta check this stuff out. He finds some really cool stuff. He hasn't really found much lately, but this is a treasure because since he hadn't found very many things, this is like cool. Okay, let's see. What else do we have in here? There's some buttons. La Petite. Ooh, I like that. It's like a, I don't know what it's called. It's like the shines took away. Can't think of it's called. Crap. I can't remember. Got that. Ooh, some old school world famed hooks and eyes. One size.
Well, that's cool.
Uh-huh. That's something you find in your grandmother's sewing box.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what is that? That's not seam binding, but what is that? Well, it is seam binding. There's white seam binding, real small. Hey, I can use this.
Is it a double-edged?
This right here is different from this. This is white seam binding. It's the like 1/2 inch seam binding.
Yeah.
And then this right here, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's got that
piece.
Yeah, it's cut in small pieces.
No, that piece that you don't know. It just looks like just ribbon, just plain ribbon.
I can use them for masks. I can tell you that.
Only if it's 42 inches long. If it's not, what you can also use it for is to make it around the mask, like a binding thing.
Yeah. Oh, cool! Look at that, 29-cent La Chic.
Wow. Yeah. That is definitely somebody's grandmother stuff.
Oh, yeah. B. Blumenthal and Company Incorporated, New York, New York. Oh, my gosh. It was sold at Kmart because this says 52 cents. I know what those came off of. You know those real, like, silky dress shirts that had the cuff and then the froof in the back behind it? That's what those buttons are. Oh, wowzers. Got that. And then, ooh. Those little opal-looking buttons. Old school. Yeah, definitely from a... Oh, it's even got sewing needles in here. Hot dang. I'm constantly losing my sewing needles, so this is a good thing. Oh, and they're the gold tips, too. Those are the strong ones. Treasures. I love treasures. Sewing needle. Wow. Sewing needle. And this can go in my pin cushion because I've got my pin cushion right here from when I was playing with my sewing machine. Ooh, what is this? Oh. I like that. Wow. Got all kinds of little buttons. I've never seen buttons like that. Got
Yeah,
little.
those are the old style kind with the ones in, yeah, those are like, it looks like little mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the old style.
Wow. What is that? Is that like a oh, what are they called? Something you put on men's cufflinks. Is that a cufflink? Oh.
I'm sorry, show me what you're thinking it was a cufflinks? Yes. I'm not sure what that doesn't look like cufflinks, because cufflinks has that little prong that goes through it that you know what that is? I think that's the one where you put it through and you can use it as, I would use that as a journal closure type thing. But I don't know how you would stick it together.
You could probably use some real strong E6000 or something and glue it down and use this as a ribbon, put a ribbon around it and close it. I don't know. Handy dandy. Cool beanos. There's another sewing needle or a sewing machine needle. Alright, put that in my pin cushion. That is so cool. That's a treasure right there.
The box is the treasure, but what's inside of it is even better.
Heck, yeah. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, I know what those are, but I can't think. They're not. Oh.
Please let me know if you need anything else. Just send me a private message if I'm not online.
I have an idea what I could use these for. Not sure what those are, but I got an idea for them.
They are.
So they don't come apart. It's like they were crimped together.
They're round, right?
Yeah, they're round.
I was going to say curtain rings, but that doesn't make sense because actually, yeah, they are. There's a piece missing to it. The clip on the top that goes on them.
Oh, well, I can use these for something else. I can use these for charms.
Yep, you can.
So, new stuff. Ooh, even a needle threader. Cool beans. This is a Tupperware. Oh my God! Y'all remember the Tupperware?
See, I told you it was old.
Tupperware.
That is very, very old if it's a Tupperware.
See?
That's a 1960s type item. The computer alone is probably worth something.
Made in USA. You can't beat Tupperware. The old school.
No,
Y'all remember the orange bowls with the star lids?
Yeah.
But yeah, these are treasures right here. Oh, wow. That is awesome. All right, let's see what this turned out to look like. Oh, better put this over here. Get that over there. All right, let's see what this paper turned out to look like. All right, now, how do you turn your notification sound off on your computer?
There is, oh, is it Windows 10?
Windows 10 Pro.
Okay, I'm not sure, but it's the sound in the bottom. There should be, or I'm not sure how your setup is, so I can't tell you exactly where it is.
Oh, yeah. Did you see my post about my computer?
Yeah, I did. Did you call them to let them know?
Yeah, they said to send it back for a refund, but it's going to cost me more just to send it back than to just keep it and get the motherboard or the hard drive fixed.
No, I would basically send it back to them, complain to eBay, and complain to however. Did you pay it by PayPal?
No.
How was it done? Credit card?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would call your credit card company and I would report it to eBay, because if anything, they'll give you a refund for it.
Well, they want me to send it back to issue the
Doesn't
refund.
matter. If it's going to cost you more to send it back than what you paid for it, then you're definitely going to put in a complaint.
Oh yeah, because I gotta find a box to put that in. I gotta put wrapping on it, and I threw everything of that away. I burnt the box. I threw away the packing. Yeah, no. I'd rather keep it and just use my Dell tower, my very old XP tower that I've got that you can't even connect to the internet through Wi-Fi.
Like I said,
capabilities.
Like I said, put a complaint into eBay. That should not have done that. That means they're selling shoddy stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to dry this one. I want to see what the colors look like after it's dry. You can't see the purple spray I put in there. It's almost like another grungy. I think this set of pieces are grungy pieces. Yeah, you can't see the purple. I wish I had a bigger piece of white that way you could see some of the colors that are on there. Let's see if I can grab a piece of this.
I see a lot of the colors on it though, Emily.
Like a grungy style, but it's the purple or that's this spray that I sprayed on it, and then the this on top of the shaving cream. You can see the colors here, but on camera you can't. Yeah, you can't see it. It's washed out. Let me see if I turn my light off. You can see it. Yeah, you still can't see it.
I don't know. I see all the beautiful colors that are on there.
I gotta turn my light on because it seems dark in here after that light goes out. All right, now let's see. We've only got a little bit of the shaving cream left in here. Let's see, what can we do? Let's see. Let's see. Let's go with green. Haha. Do it. Ooh, since it's turning out grungy, let's actually make it grungy. Ooh, that is going to be grungy. You see the green that I put in there? Oh, I really like it. Yeah. Blue. There we go. There's the blue. Now I'm going to spritz that bright pink on there. Let's see what that turns out to look like. It may look like teetotal poo. Once I get this, it's going to be clean up, and then I'm going to put a fresh batch in there and make some different stuff. This is just to play around set after all the pretty prints came out. Let's leave that lay on there for just a minute. I'm actually going to take my towel and clean up the edges of this because I don't want to use that because it's just too many colors. It'll turn out gray. See how easy this pan is to clean? It's $1 at the Dollar Tree. You just set them for $2 or for $1. And I've used these pans for years. And these are just dedicated to my shaving cream art stuff. So once again, guys, I want to remind you that we are going to be having an auction/sale on June 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will only be using PayPal to receive payment, and you have to use friends and family to do that. And if you would like to order something before auction or sale, you have to email us or message us if you would like something that you've seen or you know that we can make. We'll definitely accommodate you. Just let us know through a message.
Yep. If anybody needs masks, let me know.
If you ever need pretties, let me know.
Yep. You do the job.
Wow.
I'll do the masks.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Oh, that came out beautiful.
Wowzers. Woohoo!
See, I bow down to the queen. Woo!
I can make garbage look beautiful. And I'm the queen of trying out colors to see if they work with each other.
Yep, they don't end up being mud.
Yep. Well, I've sometimes made mud, but y'all just don't know that. I don't sell the muddy pictures.
I only make mud. So
and if I do make mud, I pawn it off as grunge. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't sell the really bad ones. But look at that, guys. Look at all those colors in that. You can really see the green here and the blue that was in there already. The purples that were still in there. That's just awesome. That's really pretty. I like it. All right, let's see if we can pull a ghost on it.
We've been online for 2 hours and they're still calling.
Yeah, I put my other phone, my main business line, I put it on vibrate and silent. That way, if they get me, my spam blocker will get it. And my other phone that I use, my other line, this is my internet. That's what I'm streaming with right now. I'm using the Wi-Fi on it because Metro PCS gave us 10 megabytes of free Wi-Fi, so I'm using that right now.
Yeah, see, my problem is I am waiting for FedEx to call, so that's why I don't want to put my phone on vibrate.
Ah,
because it's the masks that I sent to my sister-in-law for my little niece. Those are the ones they sent back. I'm like, couldn't you have done the other ones? All the other ones weren't important. This one was. So yeah, I'm not too happy with FedEx right now.
Uh-oh. My die cuts are coming out of my little pocket that I made. All right, get back over there. Oh, this has a lot of the green in it. Now that came out with a lot of the green and the yellowish color. I like that. Pretty, pretty. Yeah, I'm getting to the nitty gritty. Nitty gritty stuff. But I still have a big pile of it down here. So I think I'm going to go with a piece of cardstock, a card, and soak up some of that stuff that's down there. I mean, like I said, a lot of these things are going to be going in kits and things like that I'm putting together for junk journals and golden book journal kits, because I've got several books and things that I could put into kits. And so that's what I'm going to use a lot of this for. Look at that. Oh, wow. This cardstock really pulls the color. Look at that. Simple. All right, I need to see what people are saying. There we go. Well, let's see if we can use one of these doilies. Pull some of that real pretty color up. get it in that color. Oh, Lordy. Oh, wow. Pretty. All right, Emily, be careful. Be very gentle, or you're going to break it. Oh, wow. That turned out pretty. Pretty. You can see the colors, but it's washing out because of my light. But these colors that you're seeing, it looks like orange, but that's like a neon green that you're seeing. Let me see if I can get it on a white sheet so you can see it. Yeah, it still looks orange. But it's like a neon pretty green.
Say that again. It looks green to me, like an orangey green.
It's actually a where is it? Where'd the bottle go? It's a delusion spray. It's called Fresh Lime. That's
yeah, I can see it. You were saying something about orange. That's why I'm saying I don't see any orange.
On my computer screen, it looks orange. I'm guessing that you all can see it, but I can't.
Yeah, no, it looks lime green, like a lime color, like a yellow green.
Okay, and that's what I was going for. Okay, now I'm gonna pull a bunch of that up. Maybe we can salvage what is left in here. Kind of pull the white shaving cream up and over, and then I can holler at him and tell me to bring it in now that he's here. Hey, babe, can you bring me that other pan that's in there on the strainer? That metal pan. I ain't got to worry about cleaning this one. I can just put a fresh coating of shaving cream in here and go with some really pretty. All right. And that is that. Thank you, darling. Debating on whether that should be all go in one or just separate it up. And, yeah. Get a drink. All right. Let's see if we can salvage any of this. Oh, yeah. Running around. All right, off. I need to get my spatula and spread it back out. Ah, nope. Yeah, this is the last bits, and sometimes the last bits are kind of dirty. But I'm going to spray some real pretty blues over top of that. That way it covers up a lot of the other colors. All right. Back over there. All right. somewhat fresh palette. I remember that was. That's water based, so it'll. Ooh, that's where my pretty sprays are. Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, I don't do chain messages.
Yeah, I don't. I look. I hardly even open them if I get them. Yeah, that one is a very, very light green. You won't be able to see that. There. Aha. This is just straight up ink. No watering down, no nothing. That's just straight up ink. That's actually computer ink, and look how bright that is. That's like a real bright pink. It's turning like a magenta pink. And I'm going to do it exactly like that. It's more like a grungy pink. See what it turns out to look like if we pass or fail this test. I may put it all together and call it the grunge pack. I don't know. All about experimenting, and don't be scared to put the stuff down. Oh wow. Wow. That looks like marble on my computer screen, but
Oh, wow. That is pretty. It's like a hot pink type color.
yep, it's computer ink.
Yep.
It's the pink or the magenta.
Yeah, the magenta.
This stuff I'm dabbing because that is a very wet ink. I'll probably have to use the heat tool on this one to dry it out. All right, mermaid, are you really wanting in this? Oh, you do too? I'm always talking to my art supply because if you don't talk nice to them, they're not nice to you.
I always say that they if you're gonna move around, get 2 legs and walk around.
Oh, Casper moves my stuff around. I gotta tell you that. He's not very nice when I need something.
Oh, I've cursed him so many times this month. It's not even funny.
Look how pretty that turned out. Look it. I like that. You did good, my fellow inks. You did good. Nice. Let's do another pull. But let's do a doily. I only got a few of these. I think there's only one doily left. But I've got some bigger doilies I didn't really want to bring out because I don't think they would fit this pan because these barely fit. They're just big enough.
You can always fold the doily in half and do half and half.
Oh, that's true. I never thought about doing that. I'll have to go grab them because I've only got one doily left. And I need to get some more of the
99%
smaller.
of the times you're going to end up folding the doily in half anyway.
No, yeah, that's true. But these doilies are big enough to put in the plastic bags that I use. They are perfect. They don't fold up. I don't think I have to fold them up. Not that I remember. I haven't done an auction in, golly, since December.
No, we did an auction in February.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a minute. Please excuse my...
It's been a while, but I think it was February we did the last one. Because the March one I did on my own because of the fact that I had all those friends.
Oh, yeah, that is right. That's what I'm thinking, because I remember doing the paperwork and stuff for you and just sending it to you. Oh, my gosh.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, definitely doing another one of these. Okay, I'm doing. I really like that. Oh my gosh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
What you being sorry for? That came out absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, ma'am. Makes you want to go get your shaving cream and your inks and stuff out to play with it, don't it?
No.
just watch me do it and have the fun of watching.
Yeah, that's more fun.
You like watching me get my hands stained and inked.
I've done that plenty of times.
Oh, there goes mine. People are starting to spam call me. A lot of it's, hi, would you like to lower your college debt and all this and that? Hi, would you like to would you be interested in lowering your car insurance and stuff like that? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, mine just doesn't say anything. As soon as you answer, it hangs up on you.
Yeah, I have those. Good thing they don't charge me. I'd be calling the phone.
I thought I had international, like overseas, and yeah, they informed me that my charges are $12. I'm like, no.
You know what I would say to the company? I've been with them for, God, 6 years. I would say you either drop those charges or I drop your service.
Oh, they did. They did. They took it off.
Oh, and another gorgeous one. Not as dark as the other one, but still. Wow. All right, let me see if I can do some of these bookmarks with these beautiful pinks. Shades. I'm letting that ink sit on there with the shaving cream on it, and then I'll lightly get it off. Oh my goodness, these colors are just absolutely working fabulously together. Good color combos. From the garbage shaving cream, yeah, good colors. Oh my goodness, guys. These are turning out absolutely gorgeous.
I like the color mix on those ones.
Let's see, do I have any other things to put on here? Yeah, I ain't done a coffee filter, so do that.
Are you going to be much longer?
I'm going to make the embellishments. I'm going to show you how to make those. What you're going to need for those, don't tell me I've lost them. No, don't tell me I've freaking lost the piece that I need.
That's probably buried.
OMG. I just brought them over here for the project. Don't tell me I misplaced them. God bless it. And I only have one of the die cuts that I was going to use to do it with, too. Well, I could probably use it and put the pins on it later.
All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go check my mail.
Okay. I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this. And I'll use this set of things to make what I'm going to make, though. Because it turned out gorgeous, and I was afraid I was going to have to do another set. No. with the embellishments with this piece, or with these pieces. My bracelet just dipped in that. I'm going to do as many as I can from this set of papers, or this ink. This is a gorgeous set. I wonder if I put 2 on there, the ink would transfer through, or if it would just, yeah, I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, it's pulled up. I've got paper everywhere, apparently. And I'm looking around going, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to scrape all this off. What I'll do, I won't even do the cleanup papers, because it's just going to turn out a little on the really, really grungy side. So I won't even do that. What I'll do is I'll wrap this set up shortly after I get as much of these prints as I can out of it. All right, get out of there. I stepped you down in there, didn't I? Yep. Sorry guys, I'm doing this in a hurry so I can wrap this part up and get this all scraped off. Really like this set of colors that I used, because now the blues and the purples are coming up from where I've done the previous sets, and it's making its mark. Right. Now I'm going to set this to the side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a sheet of paper on top of it and let the colors bleed on it while I do this, and leave it possibly overnight, maybe, without cleaning it, because that's how I got that other real pretty color paper. Whenever the fire happened, I left that sheet in there, and the colors just blended together. It just made it absolutely gorgeous. James Lee's seen it. He's like, oh my gosh. All right, now I'm going to leave that in there. Now I got to scrape all this stuff off, which won't take but a minute. Maybe once I get my desk clear, I'll find my pieces that I was going to use for this, because I got them specifically for it. This one pan of shaving cream has made over 2 dozen or more sheets, prints. So you can have a ball with just a pan of shaving cream, inks, and paper, and something to scrape the stuff off. And what I'll do before these go in packs, I'll spray it down with like a real pretty shimmer mist, and those will be beautiful. I think the shaving cream dried on this. Yeah, the shaving cream dried on those, so that's perfect. Ain't gotta do much scraping. These are so pretty. Marina,
Yeah.
it did it again. Here it's on you too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you what's going on with it.
Okay, well, I'll put it back on you.
Okay. I'm just cleaning these pieces up that I pulled.
Okay.
And then I got to find my little clips that I brought over to do this with. Get the desk clear, maybe I'll find it. Oh, not there. Not in there. My God, Emily, would you? Oh, there they are. I'm looking right at them. Ah. Go figure. All right, where's my box? Have mercy on me. All right, now let's get my desk cleaned up. And I'll tell you, if y'all remember, I cut these, and I showed you in the last paperclip embellishment video or live, and we're going to use these pieces again in another type of embellishment. As I said, I was inspired by another artist in another group, and I figure I'd try and replicate them. I haven't tried it, so it might be a complete and utter fail. You never know. All right, so I'm going to move these over. Play my decks to get all that slimy stuff off. Clean my spatula up. Now, got that. Now, I'm going to use these, and I can recreate these, so I won't have to worry. I'm going to use these, and what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock or a piece of paper that's sturdy enough for you to work with. I think I'm going to use one of these papers here. All right. And what you're going to need is a die cut, preferably like the corset like I have, or one of the larger corsets. I'm going to use this one here, the smaller one. And what you're going to need to do is take the book page and kind of fold it over. Glue it together to give you a solid back. That way you can glue. You're also going to need the itty bitty tiny clothespins. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I got these for $1. I got all these. So you're going to need the tiny clothespins. You're going to need paper or doily or whatever you want to use. You need some glue and a backer and something pretty. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to glue this together. Let's see, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to make it quick. All right. Come on. All right. If you like these, I'll make more up and I'll have them as embellishments in our auction sale. Okay, I'm going to glue that together. Okay, and I'm going to basically cut that to size. All right, scissors. Skizzers. Did I cut it too short? No, I cut it just right. All right, and what I'm going to do, since you already have your little piece, your little corset, it's here. I am going to take one of the pretty doilies. I'm going to fold it. Okay, you're going to fold it. Without ripping the paper because it's still wet.
Dry it with the dry gun.
All right. So she didn't, when she took a picture, she didn't explain how she did this. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. So it's kind of my own spin to what she did. And mine's going to look different from hers. So this is my own spin to an idea that I was inspired by in another group. Okay, now that you have that dry, you want to fold it over in the center. You're going to fold it over again. And that way you have sort of like a little ruffle, like that. Looks like a little dress, right? Or you could fold it over to the pretty side. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. All right, so you got it like that. Now you have your corset, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to glue this at the top here. See that? You're going to go up to the very top bow looking thing, and you're going to glue that down. Okay? You're going to glue that down. Or wherever you want to put it, you could put it right here to give her a bigger dress, like that. Why am I putting it upside down? I got my camera set the right way this time. Or you can put it at where it comes up to where the hips come down, and you can trim that to a straight across point. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down right there. Where's my glue? Right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to tack. You want to tack this piece that you folded over down as well. Just on the edge there, not a lot. Just on the edge where it still can be frooped out. I'm going to bend that up, and I'm going to just cut that straight across right there. So therefore, we now have a cute little person. And if you want to, you can take one of your die cuts or one of your girl die cuts or something like that. Like that. And you can cut it out. You can put it on her. I'm just doing that just for an example. If you've got like a doll cut like that, you can put it on her. Actually, I think that might work, actually. What do y'all think? You think I should put her on there?
I think the corset might be too big.
Oh, no. You ain't seen the other one. That's perfect.
Can you cut the corset down a bit? Or
No. It's a die cut.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like the idea. I just don't like it on that form. On that paper doll.
I mean, I know this was just an example.
Yeah.
This was just an example for you to go by. If you've got like a bigger cut or cut of something. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this as a base. Oh, that's not a very good word. Let's do this. Let's use. Make sure your words are right side. Let's do a little bit of edging here. Okay. Oh, no, let's do the whole thing. How about that? There we go. Let's see. So done the wrong side. I'll just cover it up right there. Oh, right when I center it, it does the naughty word. Uncovers the naughty word. So let's do it this way. My page is breaking. All right, so that's been vintageized. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. We're going to glue that down. All right, my glue's getting gunky. All right, you are not going to get put on there because that is just too gunky. Nope, 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 nope. You know what? I have art glitter glue. Would be a better. And now we're going to glue that down. And now we're going to take these little pins, these clothespins, and we're going to glue these onto the back of this. You only need one. So we're going to glue that to the back. And so therefore, you now have an embellishment that you can put in your journals onto a pocket or a little tuck, and you'll have you a beautiful little corset.
It's cute. I like that idea.
And all you need is a doily, or you can use it with other pieces. Now, there's another one that I kind of liked. She used two of these, but I'm not going to use two. I'm going to cut the bottom off of this. Cut. Now, let's see. Will that work? No. I'll cut the bottom off of that. She did something. And I'm also going to use the same concept, but I'm going to use a coffee filter to do this. And let's see. She done it a different way. I didn't grab that concept. There was another way. There was another way. That's another way. I'm going to cut this in half. Let's see. Can't remember. Let's see. Do I have a piece over here in my scraps? Nope. Well, shoot. Maybe. Let's try this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this piece down to the piece of chipboard, or not chipboard, but cardstock. I'll glue it down at the waist there. Alright, so I'm going to lay this down first. Glue it down. Gives it another style base. We'll top that. You can still see underneath it. Now, she had another Alright, so there we go. In somewhat of a dress shape. Give it a base. Alright, so what she did was she took another style of paper and she glued it in rows. That way the dress kind of popped up. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some really pretty paper. You know what? I'm going to use this because this turned out so pretty. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in a strip. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because each piece is going to be different anyhow. So I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to cut that again in half. That's going to be the top. And so I'm going to work my way from the bottom to the top. I've learned that from when I was making my my dragon scales. Is you work from the bottom and work your way up, not from the top down. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these pieces down on top of each other, sort of like you would like a Christmas tree at Christmas time. You'd make a little row going across, but make sure your colors were kind of mixed up. They're not the same because the things that's going to show are the things that's sticking out. I'm going to overlap mine just a little bit. I may have to cut some more. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to cut some more. Maybe this one sheet will do it. Okay. All right, so we got the first row down. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue to do that in rows until you get to the top. Like that, and you just glue down. Kind of overlaying them. I need to cut another strip up. These little pieces do not have to be in a specific size, but I'm just cutting them to about 1 inch across. All right, got the second round. I'm going to glue it down. Kind of interesting. I'd never seen it done like this. I never thought of doing this until I seen it. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Almost looks like a ruffle. This will be, I think, our last row, maybe. Because you're still going to see some of the color underneath from these. Thank you, Shelley. Maybe you all want to do this. Maybe order some die cuts and you can do this with your own paper. It's a thought. And what I'll do is I'll trim that. And so now we are at the end with our last row. There. And there. So now we have our cute little dress. And now I am going to find some cute little lace to put across there along the top. If I don't cut the die cut, I'm good. Okay. I need to kind of let it drape down, but I've already stuck her down. Oh, nope. Haha. I need it to curve. How do you get it to curve without it buckling and looking like crap? It's one thing I never figured out about ribbon and such. How do you curve it and still make it look good? Right, I need to glue that down now that I have it situated. Yeah, well, it ain't gonna look the best, but it's super cute. I don't have very many embellishments anymore because I've used them. Let's see if I got a little pink in them here. Yes. We have that pink one there. So now we're going to put our last touch on here. Now you can do more or less. That's up to you. I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to glue that on about right here. That way that doesn't show. And so there we go. We have this cute little dress using your dress forms. Isn't that cute? Now you can choose to trim that down even more. I mean, this is just a quick one. I mean, it'll be in auction in a kit. I'll probably put two of them in a kit because they're so big. Just an idea, something to do with your die cuts. Now, where did that other piece go? Now, if you had this die right here, you could use this and put it under here as if the person had legs. But it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that.
I know, hers looked kind of weird. So, that's why I chose not to do that. But, there you go. This is what you could do with your paper that you've done in the shaving cream. Make these cute little embellishments for just under $2. I tell you that. Because the little clips, they cost $1. The shaving cream was $1. You've probably got copy paper or just regular paper or whatever paper you have in your stash somewhere. So literally about $2 and some change. There you go. To make these cute little embellishments. But I'll be making more of these. If you all would like some of these in auction, so you can put them in your shabby chic or your vintage journals. So let me know if you like these or not. Give me a big thumbs up. That lets me know that you like them and would like to see some of these in auction. It's just how cute how they turned out. So I think that one's pretty close to being dry. So what I'll do is I'll take me a piece of something over here to clip it to show you that it wakes. Craft a lantern. All right, say this is your journal paper. Your clip's back here. Just clip that on and boom, onto your page, and there she is. And you can even put a little bow right here, or bows up here at the top here. Wouldn't that be adorable? When is the auction? June 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you could also, in place of the clip here, you could also put paper clips behind there to pin it on. But I kind of like this idea. You could put it on your journal cover or on a pocket, and that sucker ain't going nowhere. And you can even put little tiny bows like over here in the little ruffle part.
I like that. I like that one. That one came out pretty.
And we use the same pieces that I think this came out wonderful. The colors and everything matched, and it just stood out to me and said, hey, you need to use this. And that was the last set I did. And so if you guys prefer, I can make up a bunch of these. I mean, the colors of this right here would not be exactly the same, but I still do have all of these papers left that I can make these out of. So let me know if you would like to have some of these in auction. I'll put at least 2 in a package. That way you can purchase a set.
You know what would look cute then, Emily? To do, like, instead of doing the corset part, like a beige color, like to make it the same color as the things. Like on that pink one, if you had made the corset pink, it would have stood out a lot more. Because right now, what's happening is the corset is blending into the background.
Well, I mean, this was done when we was doing the jelly place. I mean, I just kind of threw things together. I mean, I've been thinking about this right here for 2 days, and I was thinking about what I could use to to do this. I mean, you know, I think these came out so cute.
Oh, they're extremely, I love the idea. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
this is not. I will repeat. This is not my idea. This was an inspiration from somebody else's group. I cannot remember for the life of me what her name is. Do not say, "Hey, Emily made these." No, these are just an idea that I got from somebody else. These are not my idea. Let me iterate that. This is not my idea.
The other one that you made, the blue one, because I can't see it. You've got the paper on top of it.
I mean, this is a little wide.
The other one better.
Yeah, I like this one, but this one was just. This is actually what inspired me. The style is what inspired me, but I need to trim that down. But I've already got everything glued down. I mean, it was just a prototype.
Yeah.
This style. This right here, I already had in my mind of what I was going to do.
I think if you had put the blue one backed up on a color paper, like a light blue color paper that might have been sprayed, it might look a little bit nicer.
Hang on.
Like it's got to be a solid color, I'm thinking, or even a white. Something that'll make the corset part stand out.
Hang on.
No.
Yeah, it drowns it. Hang on. Let me look through my pages here. Let me see.
It can't be busy. It's got to be.
Don't know where my white cardstock is at the moment, or else I'd use white cardstock.
That dark blue one, the dark blue one that you flipped through, maybe that one. Towards the end. No, it was towards the end. It might even been black. Keep going back. That one. See if that one works with it. Yep, it does. Unless I'm seeing the color wrong, that kind of.
It's like a greenish, bluish, black, white, goldish.
Try flipping the paper upside down. Don't put it in that white background.
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to really angle it like that.
Yeah. Oh, now that looks nice. What do you think?
Like glue it down and then trim around it.
You did the square on the other one?
Yeah.
Make that into a square as well. And then put the
I'm kind of confused on how you want me to do it.
Okay. You know how you did the first one where you put a square? Yeah. Cut a square out again and then put it on the backing of that paper. But did you already glue the pin on it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I glued it down here.
Yeah, so you can just put it like I don't know. I'm thinking a square.
Okay. I'll try it. I'll see what happens. I can actually take that off.
Yeah,
it's not completely dry.
There you go. Now put and then see how much better it pops out the corset.
Okay, that works. Yep, we can do that. I knew it kind of looked odd. I needed to do something with it. Thank you. Good thing that dried clear. I just messed that up. Now. All right, that looks a lot better. Just don't mind all the glue on there. I accidentally nudged it. That's better.
Yep, definitely better. Yes.
Okay, I've got to let that set for a minute. That way I can clip it on here. That way y'all can see. Maybe I can get it on there. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I should have left it alone. But yeah, there you go. And that black kind of brings out this too. What do you guys think? Y'all like them? Because I can make more of these and put them in 2 in a set. They are so large. I got plenty of papers. And they are clippable.
What I was thinking is to, I still like the doily dress with either corsets.
Yeah.
The doily dress is just more like put a little bit of
Elegant
on it and it bring it up and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna leave it as it is because I don't want to add too much of myself because I want them to be able to, you know, make it their own. Unless they tell me to before it's shipped out, I'm not gonna do anything to them because they may put rhinestones or something on it.
Exactly. Like you can just make them up that way. Make up like 2 or 3 for each journal and put that in the kit. They can bring it up themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some things in mind that I'm going to put in there. Some of the stuff that you sent me, I'm going to put in some of the kits.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to have at least 4 or 5 journaling kits and paper clip kits, embellishment kits. I'm going to have ATC, maybe tag kits. I mean, I'm going to have quite a few things. Some of them new, some of them the old faithfuls that people are requesting already. I quit making them and people are like, hey, you making those anymore? I'm like, yeah. I've got 2 little bags of beads that I've got to color and seal.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of different things and stuff like that. So, this pandemic has given a chance for people to
rest.
Yeah, rest and catch up with a lot of their projects.
Me, I've actually slept a lot and stayed up. Well, I have to say this. I do happen to be a night owl, and I stay up because I can't sleep. A lot of my brain will not shut up.
You know what's bugging me about that blue one? The skirt on your left, the angle. No, the blue skirt. Yeah, the angle of it on the left is a lot wider than the right.
That's because it's a dress form instead of a corset. It's this.
No, the bottom part. The bottom part.
It's supposed to be wide.
Right. It is supposed to be wide, except they're uneven. That's what's driving me nuts.
Well, I mean, first time I ever did that.
You can leave it as is. I mean, it's pretty and stuff. It's just driving me nuts to my what is it, my own OCD? It's what I
yeah, it's bugging me too. But I mean, it was the first one. I mean, I'm thinking if I make more, the frame and stuff will be better.
You know what you can do so that, because I didn't really watch what you were doing, how to do it, but maybe cut an actual the shape and glue it onto the backing of a paper so that the shape.
I kind of sort of did. I used
but it wasn't wide enough. Yeah.
I used the coffee filter. I cut it in half and I cut it in a section, and I used that as a frame to glue this stuff down to because I didn't want it to be like, I wanted it still to be loose.
Yeah. It looks pretty. It's just the angles went a little bit off. That's all.
Yeah. So,
hey, you know what? That, like you said, that's a prototype. The next one you make, it'll be better.
Oh yeah, I mean, this was the very first one. I've been meaning to get in here and make it, but it's just my migraines are coming back with a vengeance, and I can't get in here. And every time I get up, my head's swimming, and I'm thinking to myself, "Self, you better just stay in bed." It's the only thing that I can do. My migraines are really kicking my butt here lately.
Anyway, I've got to get off, so.
Yeah, me too. I got to go pee again. I got some work I got to do, so.
I got to go get out of here and get to the fabric store before they close and get my daughter picked up. So
don't let me hold you up. I'm gonna go ahead and sign. I'll go ahead and make my ending remarks, and then we can sign off. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. That's a new word for you. There you go. Learn it. Anyway, thank you for coming in and staying with me. Hopefully, I inspired you to get out there and create and use your imagination and share your artwork. And if you want to meet some other artists in this happy family, please head over to Creative Jewels by Emily on Facebook. That is the one with the Tennessee ball sign. A lot of people are visiting my business site. That's okay. You can visit there. Same name, but it's just a pink sign with a ballerina on it, I think. But I have two different sites. I have a business site and I have a Facebook site where you can join our group. Now, on our business site, you can order items and request things. Also, if you are not a part of this channel and you really enjoyed today's stream and you would like to see more, please remember to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button with the little bell icon on, with the little quotations. Please remember to do that. Also, again, we are going to be having an auction on June 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am also accepting donations for this auction. There's some reasons behind it. If you'll watch my previous streams, you'll understand. So if you would like to send a donation, please have it here at my home no later than the 18th of June. That way I can get everything tagged and bagged, separated, and so on and so forth. And also, please remember, if you do send an item or items, please send a note of what it is and a brief description of how it was made. And please remember to sign your artwork. If you do send artwork, please sign it and date it. That way people know who made it, because we don't want to leave the artist behind. We always want to give credit to the artist who has made the item. So please remember to sign your artwork and please give a brief description of your artwork, please. Let's see. If you would like to send a business card with your item, please do so. I will promote your business. There's not a problem with me doing that. Also, if you would like to have a face mask made, please get a hold of Marina. She makes them. Please send her either an email or a private message. That way you can get a hold of her and get your face mask and have a really good one, because I have a couple of hers and they are awesome. So remember to contact Marina. I believe in the description box. I think because she sets it up and
it's all there.
She puts everything in there. So get a hold of Marina if you would like a really cool face mask. They're cool.
And most of them are not expensive to ship. They've been coming out to about $4 or $5 each. It all depends on how many you want, and I do make deals. The basic starts are $12 and $15, but the $15 ones are like licensed material, like your Disney and your all the other, like the licensed material. Anything that's got a license attached to it, those are going to be a little bit higher because the materials go from $20 to $25 each. But the regular, just your flowers or anything like that, simple and easy, those are about $10 to $12. But I mean, if you buy 5 or 6 of them, I do have deals as well.
So if you have any questions or any thoughts, please send us a message or put it in the comments below. Also, please let us know what you would be interested in purchasing, because we are always trying to keep up to date with everybody's wants and needs. So please let us know what you would like to see in auction or sale. That way we can have it ready for you by the time it gets here. Let's see, is there anything else that I need to say before I go?
Reminding about the auction.
Yeah, I've already said that. Auction is June 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my channel. So make sure that you set an alarm or put it in your calendar to be here at 6. Now, I'm going to say this several times throughout the streams or videos. We only use PayPal. We only use PayPal, and you must use friends and family only. Let's see. There was something else. I distracted myself. Ah, crap. I need to start writing these down. Yeah, we only use PayPal. So if you have any problems, please get a hold of Marina. She's really good at solving problems with PayPal because she helped me and she's helped some others take care of that. So if you have any problems with PayPal, please make sure that you get a hold of Marina. Okay? Because I have no clue. I'm not that smart. I'm not computer savvy. I have a computer problem, I call her. But anyway, if you need any information on how to get that started, please contact Marina. She can help you out. Let's see. Make sure that you head over to her channel as well. It should be in the description box below. And check her channel out. And hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And I think that's about it.
Have a good day, everybody.
All righty, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.